Hi everyone. Today I made a very quick video to introduce you to learning apps and how you can use them in your online classes to make them more engaging. And today I'm going to show you one example of a learning app that's called wordgrid. First of all, let me tell you about learningapps.org. If you're old enough, you might remember a program called Hot Potatoes where you could create various kinds of exercises. So Learning Apps is kind of a modern hot potato. So basically, you have an idea, you go to this website and you pick a template. And there is a lot of different templates available on this website, and all of them are very user-friendly. There is also a lot of ready-to-use materials if you can find them for your subject matter. You can create your own app, or you can copy and modify existing apps and use them in your classes. So when you're ready to fill in the content, you have different options. You can add text or image. You can also add text to speech, and here are the languages that are supported. You can add audio or video, but there's some tricks to that, and I will talk about it in a separate tutorial. And then you save your app and you're able to share it with your students. Now today I'm going to show you that instead of simply sharing it with your students, you can do something else. And for that, you will need to create the app, and you use a program like Zoom or Google Classroom, any program that lets your student and you annotate the screen or write on the screen. I'm using Zoom, that's why I'm giving an example from Zoom. So what it basically creates is it creates an activity during your online class. It's very quick and multiple students participate at the same time. So it's very engaging. And then of course you can share your activity later so students can practice. So today I'm going to show you the example of a word grid activity. And this is an example from a technology webinar. That's why it's all in English. So here the task is to find these words in this grid. So I created the app, and during my online webinar, I started the app and turned the annotate feature on, and then the students draw on the screen while I'm controlling the actual app. Let me show you how it's happening in real life. So here you can see students scribble on the screen, and then I select the words and they appear in green directly in the program. So right now the program shows me great job. That's the feedback from the program. You can see the students' annotations are still on the screen. And in this example, I used simple words, but of course, instead of just telling them what words to look for, you can use antonyms or pictures or descriptions, questions, fill in the blanks, or even audio. For example, if you're teaching music, maybe you can play an audio file and students have to find the name of the composer in the grid. And if you're teaching science, you give a definition of a term and students have to find the term in the word grid. And if you're teaching literature, for example, you can ask a question about a character and students have to find the character's name in the word grid. So as you can see, there is a lot to be creative about with this app. Now you might have some questions about how to create these word grids, and I'll create a separate video for that.